Hi everybody, it's Jessica, the Dollhouse Curator, and welcome back to the Curated Dollhouse. It is day 15 of my No by November, and I am very proud of myself. I have not spent anything this month on my doll hobby. However, there are some little things that I need to take care of in my doll room, which, as y'all can see, is totally destroyed. This is never how I wanted my new doll room to look. However, we've got some projects planned for today, which is why it is in this level of disarray. So the first thing I'm doing is I have gone through and bagged up as many clothes in the doll room as I could, because I want to switch my doll bodies from the dresser and put my doll bodies in the rainbow colored drawer thing that I had my doll clothes in. And since the doll clothes have grown significantly over the past year or so, I think I need to use my dresser for the doll clothes. This worked out pretty good. I'm not even sure why I didn't think about it in the beginning. I think really what it was is I was trying to keep as many bodies in the doll room as I could for easy access, but I kind of did streamline the bodies, and a lot of duplicates and triplicates I had of some bodies and skin tones. I have packed those up put into the external storage box, and then I have left myself quite a good amount of doll bodies in the doll room in my rainbow organizer. To be honest, I do believe that this was a good trade. I was able to keep a good amount of bodies in that rainbow organizer. Everything is broken up by like talls, superhero bodies, regular Kens, buff Kens. It's very organized, and I can utilize still quite a few bodies without having to fight with all of the triplicates and duplicates that I have in the collection, so that I can add other dolls to the collection eventually. For the clothes, I pulled them out of my rainbow organizer, put them in Ziploc bags. I would like to utilize this dresser in a bit more organized capacity, but y'all, for right now, I was just wanting to get them clothes in there because I was tired of seeing them on my floor, and I think this worked out quite well. I still have like a drawer and a half left in the dresser space after putting all of the clothes in there, or as many as I could find at that moment. So I am completely satisfied with how this part of this project turned out. Next, it is on to organizing and cleaning up the top of my dresser space. I recently went through and did a little bit of reorganization on my doll display boxes, but the dresser was covered in clothes, jewelry, extra food, extra dolls. It was a lot of stuff up there. So I wanted to go through and make sure that I got my top of my dresser cleaned out, and that I was able to still keep the dresser looking really cute, because my little bakery that I have been using with my Naturalistas, the new wave that's articulated, and my Brooklyns is absolutely adorable in that space, and it is a great, easy access background for pictures for my dolls. This shadow box I wound up getting at a garage sale. After hanging on the wall for a bit, it was a little bit dusty, so I had to dust it up really good. And I figured for this one, I wanted to do something special in it as well. The last time we used this shadow box as kind of a theme for our retro diner, it was adorable. But this time, I really just wanted to kind of highlight a couple of dolls. So I am deciding to add a couple of my Brooklyns into our highlight shadow box. This is my absolute favorite shadow box that I have because it is tall enough for me to stand the dolls in the box on a stand and still have some room. Some of my other shadow boxes on the wall are much smaller, but I really like this one, and I think the Brooklyns look so good in it. So in this box, I put my Mattel 80th anniversary Brooklyn dressed up as Lady Danbury from my fall Halloween scene. We also add in the new Barbie style collector Brooklyn with the restyle that I did for fall. Y'all still absolutely love that doll. Slowly, she is becoming my favorite Brooklyn in the house, as she rightfully should be. And the last one that we added to the shadow box this time is the Brooklyn that I've recently added to my collection with doing a closed mouth smile on a playline doll. I absolutely love it. Next area we tackled were our doll display shelves. Now the shelves for the most part are in very good shape, but there was a shelf apiece on each of the shelving units that needed some attention. So I decided it was time to go ahead and do my organize and rotate boxes. So I know all of this furniture that I am taking it down, I have had in the doll room since we set it up. None of these scenes have really changed. Maybe I've shifted a little bit, but all of this furniture has been in the doll room for months. And I feel like with as much stuff as I have in my collection, it was time to rotate some of the furniture. So I cleared out those shelves that had some stuff on it that we've been using for a while. And we will be bringing in some new stuff. Probably doing a little bit of crafting on it so we can utilize some of our spray paint and more canvas and just other parts of our collection. But I am really excited to see what else we're going to be adding to these shelves once we go through the collection and find some really good pieces that we can utilize. Next, it was time to do some cleanup on my coffee table. I still absolutely adore the way that A-Frame Dream House is turning out with the makeover that we have started. However, you know it's by November, and we are also working on a cardboard project that I want to highlight on my coffee table. So once that project is done, I am going to be putting my dream house on top of one of the doll shelves. So I figured this was a good time to go through, get all of the knickknacks and pieces and extra furniture out so that once we get our cardboard project to a certain point, I can bring it into the doll space and see how it is going to look in the actual space where it will live. We also took on a couple of other little small projects in the doll room. We cleaned up our restyle closet. We finished a purge of some doll heads that I'm getting ready to donate. And we just did a good general cleaning on the doll room. And I am so excited because I was really getting frustrated with how much stuff was out, all of them Ziploc bags, all of those clothes. So it was high time that we got ourselves organized, and I'm glad we took Saturday to just get this project done and complete. A couple of hours on day 15 of my No by November challenge, I have my doll room back organized and elegant. I am so happy with the progress that we made. The doll clothes are now in the dresser. Doll bodies are in my rainbow organizer in the closet with the doll heads and the doll accessories. I have all of my display boxes updated, as well as we have decluttered our shelves, and we have 2 new spaces that we can put something on once we go through our collection and figure out what we want to rotate into the doll room. The coffee table area looks wonderful. And I cannot wait until we have our cardboard project completely done and in the space on the coffee table where it is going to live once it is complete. On day 15 of my No by November challenge, I feel good. I have tempted myself in stores. I have been on eBay and Amazon. I have added additional stuff to my bypass list, but I have held strong in my commitment to spend $0 on my doll hobby for the month of November. Thank you for visiting today and going behind the scenes as I got my doll room cleaned up on my day 15 of spending $0 on my doll hobby. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. And please leave me comments and let me know what you think about our projects we took on today, our progress that we have made at 15 days of $0 spending, and how this challenge is working out for you. Did you join or did you not? And have you been successful? Until next time, bye y'all.